On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's Chinese Taipei taking on the Seattle Mariners. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Ryan Wu.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Ready to go, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Wee. Outside, and we're underway from Seattle. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Now here is Yu Chang, and first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lynn will hit next. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Going 2 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
1 gone, runner at first. How you lead now at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Lee with a homer in his last game. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
So digging in, Ward, Nathan. On the ground, Young. They take the force out, third out, and that ends the frame. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, number 18.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Here's Victor Robles. Chop to the left side. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Right through there for a strike. Naylor getting to start at first. 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Sung-Chae Cheng. Wu back to work. And that one fouled off. Cheng with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Stuart Fairchild in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away. Ken Yu digs in now. On the ground to third. Slings it across. That's the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, base is empty. Kitty Lowell, the next to hit. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 99th career homer. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one smoked on its way out of here. bless one out. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-2.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Foul ball there. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Up the middle. Chang fires over to first. Rodriguez out of the play.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball. Welcome back. Last series the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So up next, Yu Chang doubled his first time up. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Lynn has to step out of the way for ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Back in Seattle, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Next offering is down low. In the air, left field, down the line. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
There's a high chopper. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Cole.
And now for Seattle, Cole Young.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Swing and a ball popped up. Cerna makes the play, and it's out number 3. Mariners go down quietly there. Score remains deadlocked. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Hao-Yu Lee. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 0-2. That one missed.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Not close with that one. It's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Sung Chae Cheng getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. That's long gone. And they jump out front. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. And first offering is fouled off. Fairchild in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Washington. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. Hauls it in on the warning track. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And Naylor swings through that one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's outside.
That's
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Up the middle, Cerna throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Raleigh needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And that one is in the dirt. And now 3 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Okay.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
1 down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's already homered here in this one. And takes low for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Grounder might be 2. Chang over to second, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Wu back to work. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kitty Lowell. 0 for 1 so far. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the left fielder, Wee. Fastball for a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Stays alive. Lowell, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Yu Chang, 1 for 2. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Two outs, and that is out of play.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Yeah. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Close, but call the ball. And that is ball 1. And strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Lowell down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Ed Lynn. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Chases the changeup in the dirt, and it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off. Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Nathan, the runner at first with 2 gone. Almost got him.
1 strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The All-Stars out front here, 3-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Waylon Lynn.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Now it's the DH, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. There's the strike. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. They get the out on Arozarena.
Now batting Right fielder, Victor.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Struck him out looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Mariners are down in order, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Jackson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Luke Jackson.
Fairchild stands in now and watches strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gabe Spire appears to be getting loose. Brash also throwing. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And a swing and a miss, and one gone.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that one fouled off. Jackson, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt, although. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Wee. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lined into right. And that's down, a base hit. Man at first. And now Yu Chang. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Two outs. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. Chinese Taipei have the lead, 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caitlin Lin.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Josh Naylor. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Lin flashes the leather on the running catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strike.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2-1.
The M's trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Here's a rocket out to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Raleigh, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that's down and away. Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Saucedo.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Lynn, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
So now here's the DH. How you lead. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to third, Suarez throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Ward Nathan. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That is strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Gets to it on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. The All-Stars with the lead 4-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. Gwen Yu gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one's in there. 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jorge.
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. A switch hitter batting right. Now into the ball game on defense, Joe Chang. He takes over in right.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. And there's a hit. Around second is Rodriguez. Throw into third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So now the DH spot, Randy Arozarena. Missed inside with the curve. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a foul out of play. It's through for a hit. Rodriguez in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 19 will take over here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
In the air out to center. Grabs it on the run. 2 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
So digging in, Cole Young. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. On the ground, right side, Cheng. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz. Now it's the second baseman, Sung-Chae Cheng. And a swing and a miss. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Gabe Spire up and loosening in the pen. Ferguson, the power lefty, up as well. The 0-2. And that one almost got him. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Munoz, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
The next to hit, takes outside. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Fought off foul. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. And it remains 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they go quietly there. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Chinese Taipei out front 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Josh Naylor. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Bounce to the left side. Chang zips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 19 departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Number 60 comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Raleigh in the box now, takes strike 1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's too low. Ball 2.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Now batting.
So last chance for the Mariners. And here is Eugenio Suarez. Outside with a breaking ball. And fouled off. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. The Mariners down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In-time ball game. And the strikeout ends it. Number 18 with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.